What's up, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at the X-Men Origins Wolverine 3.75-inch action figure made in 2008 by Hasbro. Let's take a closer look at this figure. I really like this figure a lot. Even though he's only 3.75 inches tall, he's super articulated. And that's really cool. I really like the astonishing suit Wolverine look a lot. What's really unique about this figure to me is that even though he's a really old figure and he's actually really small in scale, he does have really great detail. Like, just looking at the detail on the mask right here, that looks really cool. I really like the dark yellow paint applications they put on him, and I really like the blue. If we take a look at the back of him, I really like the way they sculpted the muscles and everything in there. Like, even if we look at his arm, we could see really nice sculpting. I really like the dark blue on this, and another detail that I really like is his X-Men belt logo right there, which is really cool. And I really like the details on the feet also. Like, we got the black stripe with the blue boots. That's really cool. And the claws here are just plastic. They're not separate though, so that's my only dislike about the figure, is that the claws are all together, which isn't really accurate. But for a small figure, he pretty much has all the articulation a Marvel Legend would have. But this one does have ball-jointed knees, though, which I'm not really a fan of that, but it's still good. So you can rotate Wolverine's head a full 360. His arms go up and down. They bend at the elbows. His hands can swivel a full 360. He has an ab crunch right here. You could kick his legs outward that far, move them back that far in. They bend at the knees, and they bend at the feet. And he does have foot articulation. His feet can fully rotate as well. So that's really cool. I really like the details. It's like all the little details that at the end of the day all make a big difference. And another thing that I have here to compare him to, which is really cool, is here we have the Marvel Universe Wolverine. This one actually came with the Sentinel. But what I really like about him is that this one has a much more vibrant yellow color to him, which is actually really cool. The blue on this one is a lot brighter. On that figure right there, it's a lot darker. But if we put the two of these guys side by side, they're exactly the same height. I feel like they reused the same exact body mold, but if we look at the masks, they're both completely different. I feel like this one right here has a bigger face. This one right here has a bigger mask. So here's the two figures right next to each other. And if we take a look at the back, pretty much identical, just with different colors. But a detail that this one has, which makes me like it just a little bit more over this one, even though I like the coloring on this one a lot more, is if we look at his X-Men belt, here it actually has an X. Here it doesn't. So that was a detail they could have included on this one. They just decided not to. But I like both Wolverines for different reasons. Wolverine has always definitely been one of my favorite superheroes. So to me, it doesn't really matter. I like both of these figures. And what I have here for comparison is also in that line of figures, we do get Deadpool. Now, I did a whole separate review on this guy, and I still actually really like this figure, despite how old it is. But what I think is really cool is that we could take our Wolverine and our Deadpool, and we can display them together. So that's really cool. And the movie just came out. I just saw the movie and I just absolutely loved it. So I thought, why not take a look at these older Wolverine and Deadpool action figures, even though the new Marvel Legends one is coming out. So even though those are much larger in scale and they got a lot more detail and they're still a lot better, these two figures for me are a classic. I actually really like these figures. Even though they're smaller in scale, it doesn't really bother me too much because I really like the older action figures. But it's just my opinion. Everybody's different. So this has been my review of the X-Men Origins Wolverine action figure. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a full collection video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.